It is Keeping It Real with Jackie. Do the right thing. We all know the movie, Do the Right Thing. But do we do the right things in life? Is the question we all need to ask ourselves. What does do the right thing mean? Do we all do the right things when we live a certain way, or spend money, or be in relationships, or friendships, or anything in life? Like, do we do the right things that define us? Anything that we do in life defines us as human beings. And if we do all the wrong things, then what does that make us as a humanity? Like, if we hate other ethnicities, is that really doing the right thing to hate something you don't know about? Like, this, people don't understand when it comes to race and religion and relationships and anything you do in life. You know, you should have the thought of, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing for my life? Is this hindering my life? Is this going to prevent things to be in my life? Is this going to be something that's going to shatter my life eventually? Is this going to be something that's going to be long term or short term? Is this something that's going to be satisfying or eventually draining of one's soul? And when we do the right things, we need to understand what do the right thing is. And that means be true to yourself. Be true to who you are. Because what I don't like is fakeness. I'd rather people be around me who are real and honest and are themselves. So many people pretend to be themselves, but they don't get that we as human beings see through the fake. We see through the personalities. Like with women, we all alter ourselves when we get in relationships. Why? Because either we're afraid of losing that person, or we put on this Donna Reed or like one of those like fairy tales, and then when the fairy tale is shattered, then you get to the real. Like, women are never honest in relationships until they know it's set in stone, and then they change. That's why a lot of people marriages end in divorce, because they don't show them true selves until the man signs on the dotted line, and then they be like, oh my god, why this changed? Why she's not cooking? Why is she acting this way? Why can't I be around this person? Why can't I do this? I've met so many men who are afraid of their women to hang around other women because they're afraid, oh my god, they're going to lash out at me or whatever. If you got a female who can't trust you, like, then that's wrong on so many levels. Like, with any relationship, there should be a form of trust in some way. And so many men crawl up into the shell, and then they get stuck with these women who just want them to be around them and people they want them to be around. And what about you? What about your needs? You know, what about your thoughts and feelings and how you feel? Men don't think about that, and sometimes women don't either. I've met women who, when they in a relationship, they'll cut every person in their lives off, family, friends, whatever. And then when something goes left, like you argue with the person or something's not going right, they come around and be like, oh, well, you could have called me. Phone works both ways, and people don't get that. Like, you can't just be sometimesy with people. Sometimes you have to realize, like, a relationship doesn't define who you are. You define who you are. That's the point of doing the right thing. Be true to yourself. And don't get swept up in the moments, because when you get swept up in the moments, in the fairy tale, more people get hurt that way.